Continuing on with our layer tricks, here's another example of the concept of the magic box, but we're going to go a little bit further, a little bit of a different subject area. It's the concept of using country flags. So what country is this? Well, we know it's not Brazil, not Great Britain, but it is the United States. So you do have some multiple choice options you can do this with, or we can go even more advanced in what I call the magic magnifying glass. Yet again, we're talking about an elementary example, but we will go a step further and show you another way that even I personally use this for every workshop that I do. Not the teaching, but how I use this trick in those workshops. What we have here is, let's say we have a student, you have these three and they're vocab words, and you have the kids come up and they write, okay, that's a cat, this is a fish, sorry that I'm writing with the mouse, and let's say Teddy comes up and writes frog. Okay, now we need to check our answers. Let's see if they're spelled right. So with my magic magnifying glass, I'm going to come down, let's check cat. That's correct. Then we check fish. And then we check frog. Oh, that's misspelled. But the key thing is, here's the answers. Okay, what I'm going to do, let's create a new slide here. I'm going to show you just with the cat. So I'm going to type the word cat. And then now I need a picture of a cat. There's a black cat here. Okay, I'm going to grab my magnifying glass from the previous slide just to make life easier. And what is, you can pull up the magnifying glass through the gallery, it is in there. So now I have my three pieces. Now the trick is the order for what this is. Now, just to give you the hint here, you need what I call a breaker. And the magnifying glass is the breaker. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the cat to the back. He needs to be in the very back. Send back. The cat needs to be at the very front. So I'm going to do order, bring to front, which now gives me my magnifying glass in between. So now what happens when I drop the cat on top of the cat, put my magnifying glass in between, it's breaking it. Now, what you really can't see, it's very faint, you might be able to on your screen, is the word cat actually stands out on the cat, because it turns out the cat is not a true black cat. He's a little bit of a gray cat. So what we need to do is we need to match this word exactly to the cat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the word cat. I'm going to come over here to my color options. Now, every graphics program in the world has this. Most people don't even know it exists, but every graphics program has it. It's called the eyedropper. It looks just like an eyedropper. Most cases, it's in your color palette. What it does, what I call the eyedropper, is the infinite color. It will pick up every single color known to man. And what it does is it picks up the color of what you click on. So in this case, I'm going to click the eyedropper. Then I'm going to click on the cat. Now what happens is the cat, the word cat, matches exactly to this cat. So now, go in here, and there's my cat. Yet again, just like the previous example with the magic box, highlight, lock in place. So this way, the words cannot move and the kids can't see it. And I will give you some word of advice. This gets really tricky if you use like real pictures or complicated graphics, because you can't make a word multiple. You can make each letter a different color, but it's hard to match each parts of letters, stuff like that. So you want to find as solid of an image as possible. Now I will continue in the next video to show you how I use this in other workshops and stuff like that for you to use.